Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a glam get ready with me. I don't know if it's even glam. I wouldn't even consider it glam, but it's like, I guess, a flawless base routine and how I get my flawless base. About 2 weeks ago I posted a picture and I got a lot of compliments on my makeup and a lot of questions about my makeup, and I really like how I did my makeup, so I thought, why not make my first YouTube video how I got that look and answer a few questions while doing it. So last night I posted on my Instagram, like, ask me just any random questions, and I got a few questions, so I'm going to be answering them while I'm doing my makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. So I've already done my eyebrows because they just take long, especially because now that I'm not even able to get my eyebrows done during this time. So it took me a while to fill them in, but I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow to fill them in. And yeah, I think they look pretty. They look half decent. So now I'm just going to use my Fenty Pro Filt'r foundation, which is in the color 390. Don't really like wearing foundation, but for this look, I feel like it's necessary and it looked really good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start going into the questions. So the first question was list of places that you've traveled. So I'm going to do this by region because sometimes I forget. I've been to Mexico, Jamaica, the UK, France, Spain, Italy, Monaco, Switzerland, Greece, Japan, and China. I'm pretty sure like that is the full list of everywhere I've been. If I'm looking away, I'm looking into my mirror here. That is my full list of places that I've been. And the question that follows that is, what is your favorite place that you've been out of all of those? I would have to say, oh gosh, I would have to say definitely London or Tokyo, just because London, I think I experienced it a lot differently than the other places I've been, just because I do have family there, so I'm able to, my experience there is always great. And then next would probably be Tokyo, just because it's nothing like anywhere I've ever been. Everything is different. The people are different, the culture is different, the fashion's different, like everything is just completely different, but yet at the same time they kind of admire, in a way, American culture, which I think is really cool at the same time. So yeah. Next question, where do you want to travel next? I actually had a goal to hit each continent by the time I was 18. I'm 19 now, so I didn't do that. So I definitely want my next trip to either be a country in Africa, either Morocco, South Africa, or Ghana is where I want to go next. One of the three. And then I really want to go to Australia and India. India and Australia are actually two of my dream vacations that I want to go to. I really want to go to Mumbai badly. So yeah, hopefully after Miss Corona makes her exit, she exits stage left, we can all go back and I can get back to my travels and tick these locations off of my dream list. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? If I had endless amount of money and just no responsibilities and I can just pick up my stuff and go, I'd definitely be London. I would definitely live there. But being realistic, and like a dream place where I do definitely want to settle down and reside like permanently and raise my family is LA, just because I think the quality of life there is great. I think that it's a beautiful place, weather's great. Like, I just think it is absolutely amazing. The next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I'll be about 25. I think 2 to 3 years post-grad. So I would want to be definitely comfortable in my my field, whichever field I do go into when I graduate. I would also want to be, if I'm not 100% financially stable, I would definitely want to be financially comfortable, and yeah, I would definitely want to have purchased like property, being able to be financially free, like to be able to travel, buy myself what I want, and then also hopefully be working towards like starting a family, getting married, I guess. I don't know. Going to college in New York has definitely taught me that life is not what you always expect it to be, and it freaking throws you curveballs. So hopefully I'll be there. Hopefully all that stuff that I want I'll get. But yeah, I definitely want to be have accomplished a lot of my career goals and financial goals by then. How's it like going to school in New York? So a lot of y'all probably don't know this, but I do go to school in New York City, and being there, I'm obviously not there anymore because of Miss Rona herself, but being there was like a great experience. Nothing like I've ever experienced before, for sure. It's very different. I think my experience of college is way different than most of the people I know. Most of the people, like the average college student, I think going to school in New York is definitely different. It's not like your average state school. I don't party like all the time. School is just really different there than in most places. But I love the city. I definitely have an appreciation for New York. To see how people live there, I think it's cool. I think it's great. But yeah, it's just definitely a lot different than coming from the suburbs in Houston. The next question is, what's your major and why did you choose it? So one of the biggest reasons I actually chose to go to school in New York is because of the major I wanted, which is international management, which is what I currently major in. I chose that major just because obviously I like to travel. I always wanted to be a business major, so I just thought the two went together really well. And I always knew like if I wanted to work for a company, I'd want it to be a global company automatically. I'd want to be able to travel within my job. I do want a career that requires travel, and if, let's say, I don't want to work for someone anymore and I want to start my own business, I definitely want to build a global business. How's the transition from Texas to New York? Definitely different, to say the least. The transition definitely wasn't bad. It was just, I can't even say it was shocking. I don't even know how to describe it. I just know it's really different. I want to do a whole video about my experience in New York, and I actually have news about New York. So I want to share that news with you guys and tell you guys about my whole experience, like why I decided to go to New York, what it was like there, and the whole nine. Even talk about like the school I went to. But I feel like that's for another video. How's your transition from high school to college? I think academically, this is my personal experience, academically college is not as hard as people made it seem. At least my school wasn't that rigorous, I felt. It was still pretty easy to make good grades as long as you maintain good study habits and things like that. The only thing that I can say about college is if you do not maintain good study habits and you procrastinate, it backfires. Like, there's no makeup. Like, teachers will say, if you miss my exam, there's no makeup for it. You fail my exam, there's no makeup for it. So it's definitely more like cutthroat. Someone also asked me about the social life. Like I said, I feel like I have a very biased perspective on this because I went to a school in the city. I did not go to a state school. So it wasn't hard for me to manage my social life because I didn't go to like a party school. I didn't go to school with like a huge party scene or anything like that. So I'm about to contour my face. I used the Fenty like complexion stick, I think it's called, in the shade Espresso. But yeah, there wasn't like a huge social scene at my school, so it wasn't, I didn't party that much, I didn't go out much. I was definitely social, but because, like I said, I go to school in the city, it's not like my how do I explain it? I feel like, let me put it this way, when you're in out of state school, like you're like just a regular 4-year university, you are kind of like, when you go to school, you're like giving a blueprint of like everything school is supposed to be. You're supposed to go to your classes, you're supposed to make friends, do all that, and wake up and do it again. Going to school in the city isn't like that so much. Like, I went to school, went to my dorm, and if I wanted to go out, I had to go out independently. Like, I'd have to take the train to Midtown and go out, or someone would have to throw a party or something like that. Like, there was no frats, there was no sororities, there was nothing like that. So maintaining a social life, I definitely wouldn't say was difficult for me. Just like I said, don't procrastinate and stay on top of your stuff. Do I like Texas or New York more? I'm really getting into these questions. I need to be finishing my face. I prefer Texas, to be honest, just because, like I said before, Texas is way more comfortable in every way possible. And I think that is something while I was, let me switch brushes. That is something that while I was here, I took advantage of and I took for granted. When I decided that I wanted to go to school in New York, I took the comfortability here, the quality of life here, I took it for granted, I must say. A lot of people here, including myself, you don't realize how good you have it here until you have to go somewhere else where they don't have it as good. So I definitely think I'm more comfortable here, obviously, because it's home. And unlike a lot of other people that I've talked to, a lot of people think they wanted to get away from home, and I thought I wanted to get away from home too, until I left and I realized, damn, home is nice. Like, I miss home. I can definitely say I think Texas is better. Definitely, they both serve two completely different purposes. New York is really good. Like, you get a lot of freedom. Everything's accessible to you. Whatever you need, you got it pretty much, which is convenient. So enough about college questions. Let's move on to my skincare routine. Okay, I feel like I should do a video about my skin, because I honestly have not always had the best skin. I had really bad skin up until maybe like a year ago, and my skin started clearing up, and I went to a dermatologist, and I had a really good dermatologist, and she helped get rid of it. But my skincare routine definitely now is a lot more minimal than it ever has been, which I think why my skin cleared up so much. My advice would be less is more. I don't use anything like, I don't buy products from Sephora. I don't do any of that stuff for my skin, just because I feel like I've tried all that stuff already and I know it doesn't work for me. So now I just use the CeraVe, I think it's a hydrating cleanser, wash at night. Well, use that morning and night. It's in a green bottle and it's really light, and then I just moisturize, and that's it. Like, that's literally all I do, and my skin stays clear, which makes me happy. But yeah, I will definitely do a video about my skin, because my skin was a major insecurity of mine, and it has not always been good. Like, majority of high school I did not have good skin at all. How do you stay fit? Okay, this doesn't sound really bad, but I have never really worked out like that. I was a cheerleader, competitive cheerleader way back when. I feel like that contributed to me staying fit, but I've just always had a very like athletic build, and me not working out, it doesn't go away. And I feel like when I eat and I do gain weight, it goes to the right areas, let's say that. But I do definitely want to start working out. Sorry, I'm putting on blush. This is what I think made that picture look so good, my makeup look so good, and it is my blush. Blush is key. putting blush on your nose is the greatest makeup hack of all times. I promise you. I promise you that. But yeah, I really don't have a secret. I wish I did. How you can stay fit, but just eat well, drink a lot of water, and work out. I need to start working out because I'm not as fit as I want to be. So maybe I'll make videos on being fit too once I actually start doing that, because I'm not all that healthy. Next question. Oh, I missed this question. What do you want to do when you finish college? When I finish college, recently I've been thinking I want to start my own business in like real estate. Definitely is something I'm considering right now, but I really don't know. College makes you really confused, to say the least. But I definitely want to look into doing that. And if not that, I am okay with working for like a global company. Like I said, I really would love to work at a fashion house of some sort, anything like that. I just want to be able to work for an international business of some sort, preferably in fashion or beauty or something like that. I think that would be super cool. But yeah, I'm not even super sure, but stay tuned because hopefully I figure it out. Someone asked me, what is it like being a woman with dreads, and can we expect videos? A lot of people may not know this either, but I have braids in right now, but I actually have dreadlocks that are like into the middle of my back. I've had them for 17 years now, since I was 3. So yeah, I love my locks. It's definitely been an experience having them, because I'm usually I am always the only person with them. I get asked a lot of questions about them. Does get annoying, but I do want to definitely incorporate my hair on my channel, just because I feel like a lot of people need to hear it. A lot of people should know. A lot of people deserve to know, and a lot of people want to know. I definitely want to incorporate videos, because I know there's a lot of girls with locks who have a hard time like knowing how to style them, or like washing and doing it. And the lock community on YouTube specifically, and just on social media in general, isn't all that strong. So I definitely would love to and will incorporate videos about it. Okay, so I added my bronzer to my crease, and now I'm gonna spray my face. Okay, boom. See the difference? See the difference? I think I have one more question. Oh, how do you feel about the coronavirus? I saved this question for last because I didn't want my video to be about coronavirus, because I think I could go on for days about how I feel about it. But I feel like me, like everyone else, just wants it to be over, really. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm just tired of it, and I know that obviously it's just what our life is right now, so there's nothing I can do about that, or I shouldn't really complain about it. It's scary to me, it's confusing to me. So now we're all done. I feel like the lip really brings the look together. It makes it look more than what it actually is. So yep, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup routine. I hope you learned something about me. I hope that you guys will return for more videos. I definitely will be making more. I definitely want to be very consistent with this. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time.